Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Virgos. Brenda here, Brenda Tarot, and this is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of February the 14th to the 20th, 2022. I want to wish all of you a very happy day of love and Valentine's. Let's see what we have here. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you, but some of it will, so run with it and throw the rest out into the universe to those that it does. Should you desire a private reading with me, all my prices, everything's listed below in the information box below every single one of my videos, and also how to contact me via email to start the process moving. I am just starting now to catch up on my readings that I was doing, overflowing into this week from last week. So if you want a reading, I still have some available spots for you. Let's see what we have here, my beautiful, beautiful Virgo. Starting off with your all over energy card, you do have the card of the leg up. And basically, I think you've got support here. There's going to be somebody coming in here to give you a hand with somebody who's powerful, somebody who's strong, someone who has that ability to be there for you when you need them. Lucky are we that when we have this card show up in our readings, because it is a card of security. It is a card of support here. The polar bear is the most powerful bear out there in the universe, and you could be receiving help and you could be receiving something from a very powerful information in person, and it could be in the form of information. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and dependence to commingle, miracles can happen. Now is such a time. So I do think now's the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or a business advisor who has been where you want to be and where you want to go right now. So I definitely would be seeking out mentors or guidance here. And you know what? Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align you with, who can give you that leg up during this time or phase on your journey. So know that help is coming into you in very many areas this week. So this is great news. Now, coming in your first row, you do have the Hangman, and this is the energy of, and you've got this twice in this reading too, so it's very interesting. You definitely are feeling as though you're kind of held back, you're hanging in limbo, you're waiting for something to happen, and you haven't been able to step out and approach it yet. I think that you're processing something while you're in this situation, and I think you've chosen to do this yourself, trying to process and get things going from the background before you can go out into the forefront with this. Maybe commingling with other people, and getting together with other people. Like I said, you've got people here with this leg up card that could be giving you advice and mentorship here to help you get out there so you can hit the ground running, going for your goals. And you're going to do it because you've got the star card coming in, which is you. Wish upon a star, my beautiful Virgos. You have that ability to showcase yourself. Get out there. Let the universe see you shine and what you have to offer. Basically, this is what you're doing. Maybe you're doing this from the sidelines here. You may be taking your time to network yourself, to market yourself, to get yourself out there. Whatever it is you're going towards, whether it's harmony and happiness and relationships and home life, or whether it's in business, I do think that you have to do that, and you will be. Because at the end of the day, Virgo, you've got happy ever after with the 10 of Cups. And that means there will be happiness, satisfaction, stability, harmony. Beautiful, beautiful. Happiness in your home life, relationships with your children, and your cups are going to be filling because you will have the other resources that will allow you to be even happier in the form of finances. So I think you're showcasing yourself. You're letting the world know what you have. You're taking your time in the stillness of the moment to do that from the background so that you can get your happy ever after. So beautiful. Ace of Cups, well, look, it comes in here, right? Definitely somebody beautiful coming in here, opportunities of love and emotions coming in here, and feeling that beautiful overflow within relationships. But it could be in business and career prospects too, creative projects. There's a deep feeling of emotional satisfaction that, you're going to be leading from your heart and allowing the abundance to flow freely into your life. If you're in a relationship, the card means the next step or a grand gesture is coming into you. If you're single, you're in the right state of mind and to search out for new love at this time. I think you're going to tap into your psychic growth as well. It's going to be bringing in new opportunities that are going to present themselves to you. This is, this is a good omen when this Ace of Cups comes in. Aces are the beginnings of all beautiful things. So there's a new reason to be thankful at this time. And again, you have the Hangman. Remember I said there was a double message here that, things are taking time, and it may have to do with getting yourself out there to be with the right person, to connect with the right people, to partner up with the right people. You've got this twice too, 10 of Wands. Boy, there's some powerful messages here when they start ghosting and mirroring each other and shadowing each other. The 10 of Wands says you had a lot of burdens to push through. You had a lot of work. You took on the burdens and a lot of work of other people. And, you've traversed and you've reached the summit of the mountain, and now you're starting down the other side. And I'm telling you, the next part of your journey, this part of the leg of your journey is going to be much smoother and easier for you to traverse. You decided to say, you know what, I'm dumping the baggage, I'm dumping the burdens, I'm not going to be putting all the effort and investment into something by myself if I'm not getting help and I'm not getting, people, that are going to reciprocate with me and do courtesy. Now, coming in the center position here, coming in, working towards the middle of the week here, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is you planting your seeds, getting out proposals, ideas, offers of some sort. And now you're waiting. You have this vision of something happening, but you're going forward with it. You haven't sat on your hindsight here. Even though you're in the Hangman state, you're still planning those things from the background, from the back office. And I do think you might have done something here, and you planted your seeds really well. But because things haven't surfaced yet quick enough, you're starting to think, how did they receive it? How are they going to let me know? Did they appreciate it? Am I going to hear from them? Yes, this is unnecessary worry. You're definitely leaving troubled waters. You're definitely walking away from something. There's a better future ahead of you. And it's almost as though you're on a spiritual quest now. You've pretty much, you pretty much have walked through the fire, coming out the other side, but also it's like burnout. You experienced some burnout, and in the process, there could have been some bridges that were burnt as well. But I think you've decided, there's a sun coming up across the horizon, and you're not turning around to go back towards any of that energy. You thought, the Chariot comes in here, traveling, going the distance. Okay, maybe you're going to be going the distance towards your career, having to work extra hard, having to apply yourself, or you may actually be going the distance, traveling geographically, mileage-wise, to get to these places. The Chariot is my champion. He goes into the arena with a mindset. He knows there's risks. Yeah, big risks. He knows that and I've been to the Colosseum in Rome, and it just gives you chills when you think about what they did there and what, the fights that they had to the death. And he knows there's risks. He knows there's going to be huge consequences, but he goes in there towards his goal with the onset and the mindset. He's going to come out the winner, and he does. And I think your due diligence going forward here, pushing yourself, getting rid of those burdens that you had, making those decisions while you're in this slow mode, you have the ability to be the star, and you're going in this new direction. This is the card that says commend yourself for great accomplishments. Pat yourself on the back. He's a champion. Now, some of you could be planning a trip for business. You could be planning a trip for pleasure. There could be something to do with a wheeled vehicle that's going to be significant this week, your car or your vehicle of some sort. Now, coming in as we start going through the week here, leaning now towards the end, the Devil shows up. Now, I think, the Devil is a card of obsession. It's a card of addictions, addictive behavior, toxic energy, overindulgence. But it's a card that also says, guess what? Beware of that energy around you. Watch those around you. Be conscientious and mindful of the people around you or the energy around you. But I think you're going to be stepping up and making a command decision that, here you pushed through it. You're letting go of the burdens that you carried. You're moving on from that energy, and you're going to come out ahead of the game. Okay, you planned this. So getting rid of any toxic energy, getting rid of anything that's giving you the tug, pulling you back, not allowing you to go forward, throwing off those chains of restraint. So what was holding you back? my beautiful Virgos. You've made a decision now that you're going to be healthy. You're going to think on those terms. Maybe it's just over worry, over obsessing. Maybe it's being around toxic people. Misery loves company, and we're judged by the company we keep. So you have to be aware of that too. Also, I think you're thinking about doing things that, maybe you're changing your diet or your exercise regime, or you're just clearing your space so that you can see clearly to go towards your goals. Be careful you don't rush into this, okay? The Knight of Swords is very fast moving energy, and you don't want to set yourself up for a fall here. If you have to sign any legal documents of any kind of correspondence that is very legal and binding, you need to read between the lines. Take your time. Okay. Also, I don't want to see you get conned into anything this week. They're telling me there could be somebody that is coming in like the snake charmer. Okay. Hey, I've got a great deal here. You're going to make all this money. All you got to do is invest, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to make money and blah, blah, blah. I want you to, take a step back and think about it. Okay. But definitely fast moving energy that you need to act on, but you need to be very careful about, conscientious. The Hermit comes in to say, yeah, you're on a journey here. Don't go rushing out. Take your time to think about something here. He goes on a journey. He meditates. He manifests what he wants, but he pulls away from all that energy. Also, you could be pulling away from a relationship. There could be a temporary, they just told me you might be pulling away from a relationship here, a separation of some sort. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's forever, but I think you've come to the realization with this Devil, there might have been somebody around you that has, really pushed your buttons here, and you've decided you need to step back from it. And I think you're on your own soul journey here. You're trying to find yourself here, but when you go within, you do find mentors. You do find those answers. You have that ability to see the light. You've got all the resources here that will help you get through this situation here with the Devil, okay? I just don't want to see you do anything in haste. But you also have that ability on this soul-seeking journey to be the light for other people. You might have the ability to coach and help other people through their problems as well. Now, coming in the last row, you have the Ten of Wands. And again, I told you, you have two of them here. And this is all about pushing through, letting go of those burdens that you've had to carry. You may have been in a one-sided relationship where you put all the investment into and you didn't get it back out. Well, you're walking away from that. You're saying, no, I'm out of here. I've dealt with these demons. I'm moving on. And you're going to move forward in a very progressive, positive direction by letting go of the burdens and lightening your load now so that you can move forward on this next part of your journey much easier. And you're staying focused. The King of Wands shows up, and he's the most focused king out there. He's powerful. He goes out there again. Look at the lion behind him, standing there in his own integrity. He's brave. He's courageous. And he says, you know what? I'm going for what I want. I know the battle's going to be hard. Yeah, I'm going to get a bit dirty here, but I'm not going to back down. He goes after what he wants. He's calculated. He's focused. He goes big or he goes home. And I think you're going towards your goals that way. Yeah, definitely. The world is yours. Look at the Two of Wands holding the universe in his hands, watching for his ship to come in. But he also realizes that he isn't going to do this alone. You've got two wands here, and that means you may be wanting to bring a partner into the equation. You may be wanting to bring someone who has the same goals as you do and is as focused as you are on your future here. So this is a card that says, stepping up. It could have to do with your career, and being able to collaborate with someone else together to complement each other, to go for the same goal. And, two heads are better than one. So you may be partnering up with somebody that's going to be very influential with you working together in business with your job. Now, coming in with your message from the angels, I just looked at my time, and it's 444 here as I'm doing this. It's a very beautiful, powerful number. There's something better coming into you. So I had said that. You're walking away from something here. You're on your own soul-searching journey here. You realize that you're going to go forward. You've lightened the load up. You're still taking time thinking about it, but you are the star here, and you have that ability to plant your seeds and go for what you want. So there's something better coming in at this time for you. If you've been waiting for something to come in here with the Seven of Pentacles, know that the wait will be worth it. Now, your beautiful messages from your guides is worry is a wasted energy. Well, don't we know that, right? Pretty much worry you have to think about it. Ask yourself, has worry ever changed the outcome of a situation? And there's no question that emotion and worry is real. It does have energy, but it has no power to alter the results. The only power it has is it can affect you. And the tendency to worry is definitely a learned trait. Okay, although it may also have a genetic component, your guides urge you to see the energy for what it is. And you know, a waste of time and trouble if you worry. Do not give into it. Instead, take the steps to remove the possibility of its energy coming into your life at all right now. Okay, so, you know, this is your worry creates toxicity in the body and depresses the energetic flow that can create dis-ease, D-I-S-E-S-E, right? Not disease, but it can, and imbalance. So, pay attention, my beautiful friends. Something's better coming in. You're going to have the assistance here with the leg up. You've got power coming in here to help you get through this this week. I think there's going to be assistance, partnership, mentorship. You can have it all. Happy ever after. The changes that you're making, and this week seems to be a very powerful week of change. And not going quickly, taking your time, processing it. Hangman twice, right? Slow moving energy, letting go of the burdens twice. You got those cards. So you're definitely moving forward in a very positive direction because you're letting go of the burdens. You're taking your time. You're planting your seeds to go forward and see the success. Wow. Well, my beautiful Virgos, this is your reading for this week. Pretty intense. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I send you many blessings and much love, and I'll see you soon.